Aulonius is a 7-mana Druid legendary with spell damage +1, and it also doubles all of our spell damage. So on its own, it's basically spell damage +2. You can also combine it with another source of spell damage, and then whoa, it's spell damage +4. But the really sick thing to do is play it with Califero the Artist, an 8-mana legendary that draws a minion from our deck, and then transforms all other friendly minions into copies of it. So our basic combo for this deck is going to be summoning 4 garbage minions with some combination of Living Roots and Forest Seedlings, and then we play Califero to get 4 Aulonius, which gives us 4 spell damage, which is then doubled 4 times, which is going to be 64 spell damage. So at that point, just a single burn card is going to kill almost every opponent. Definitely tossing Aulonius. Tossing it for Califero is a very good trade. Probably do need to spend a burn spell to kill that. Hopefully these 2 locations don't get renode before I can do something. I can innervate out Crystal Cluster next turn. I don't know if it'll be worth it though, since my hand doesn't do anything. Jeez. Shit, at this point, maybe I'm saving Crystal Cluster for the minions. Hey, look who it is on turn 5. Alright, I mean, I've got 10 mana next turn. That means I can Califero 3 minions. And then I have 3 spell damage from this, so I have 5. I mean, I think if I pick up another Living Roots, I have lethal. Assuming I understand how the math works, which is quite a big assumption. No way I'm waiting 3 turns on that card. I don't want to shuffle something like this into my deck. I do have 2 Innervates. What if I had just played 2 minions with Cactus Construct and then Living Roots? Would that have been lethal? 2 Aulonius, that's 4 spell damage. Double it twice. That's only 16 spell damage, right? Pretty sure. Summon 2 Aulonius, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 spell damage. Double it to 8, double it to 16.
So many contradictions.
I did pick up this funnel cake though, which I think means that swipe is also lethal. What about Malfurion's Gift? I spend 10 mana summoning all the stuff. Double Innervate puts me back down to 8. Funnel cake. Yeah, I should be able to play any of my swipes. That should do it, if I understand things properly. Doesn't really matter what I take here. Summon 2 saplings. Prolifero. Why does this do so little damage? Boom. 44. I did wreck the last warrior I played against, and I'm happy to do it again. I'll just keep the wild growth here. Gross Lotus Seedling is nice. There's no way I play this for discounts next turn. Probably just pass. That's a good discount, though. Maybe between Living Roots and Swipe it's good enough. But sometimes I need the discount to hit Shattered Reflections. Let's just pass for now. That's another good discount. But I'm gonna Wild Growth for now. Another funnel cake. Alright, I think this is good enough. At this point, it's basically just a matter of drawing Prolifero before Aulonius. They spent 2 mana on that card. I've never seen such a thing. So this can give me a little more mana. I mean, I definitely have enough damage without it. So I guess just gaining some mana is fine.
This'll be good.
Look who it is, right on curve. More discounts. I think I want cards with this. Yikes. Well, I guess I'm happy to have Lightning Storm here. That's a crazy shield slam, it feels like. Although I guess they probably just know that my deck doesn't have any minions. So fair enough. And I found this other Living Roots, so it's very, very cheap for me to put 4 minions in play for Prolifero. 4 minions with 4 minions turning into 4 Aulonius is 4 spell damage and doubled 4 times. So 4, 8, 16, 32. And I should be able to play 3 burn spells with that. So just need to find Prolifero. I did pick up Shattered Reflections. So, assuming there are 2 minions in play, Funnel Cake plus, I can play Aulonius, Shattered Reflections, Funnel Cake. Is that a shield block, I guess? Their armor just doesn't matter. Quite simply. Boom.
Everyone could use a fresh coat of paint.
I had another 136 damage in hand. So a bit overkill.
Elise versus the Lich King.
None shall escape my wrath.
Class is in session.
Love a good seedling. These other cards suck. Mostly just happy to have a matchup that's not warrior. 4 of my previous 5 games were warrior. Oh wow, and what a good hand. I got a wild growth too.
One dose solves any problem.
Definitely hate to see the 1 mana 2/2. Back in the day, there's a card called Blazing Battle Mage. It was a 1 mana 2/2 with no text, and people played it. And now there's a 1 mana 2/2 with an upside. I guess that's just the evolution of the game. Easiest Blood Mage Thalnos of my life.
I see you.
Am I willing to swipe here? Probably. Could click the button and swipe face, or I could just go Thalnos, swipe face. That's probably the play.
No more niceties.
My hand, like, kinda sucks. But with the Blossom drawing cards, and then Lifebinder's Gift giving me 0 mana funnel cakes, my opponent could die pretty much out of nowhere. Oh, cluster. Pretty sure I cluster here. I'm getting a little bit murdered, but I don't expect that deck to have too much burst. Well, I have 2 Lifebinder's Gifts, so I think I'm going to take some spells here. Garbage. Maybe I play this, though. I have so much mana, I think I can coin here. The Mecha Leaper kind of sucks. I think everything else is pretty good, though. And I'm super down to play 8 mana Cultivation next turn if I have to. Or if I can. What? This is not Treants yet. That draws a card. I guess I'm happy to play it. No way I'm waiting 3 turns for this. Got a nice Woodland Wonders. There's no way I play Living Roots on this thing, right?
So
I don't love leaving up the Grime Walker. Wow. I'm so skeptical that that was the right play. I mean, I guess I probably have enough mana that I don't need this, right? I guess I need this if I have to play Alonius plus Shattered Reflections. Could double Innervate to play that, and then on a combo turn, I could make minions with these. I mean, I have 2 Funnel Cakes. I'm just gonna take some cards. And they're bad. Does Conductivity do anything in my deck? Goes with Wrath. Maybe it could go with Swipe. Okay, maybe Conductivity's not that bad.
Standard time run.
Stand and fight in darkest night.
Three damage per turn is going to be a lot. By taking Living Roots, that makes Califero a lethal draw at any point. But if I take Woodland Wonders, I can make 4 1/5s here, which are kind of sick. What if I just draw Alonius? I have 3, 6 spell damage. Could deal 24 with triple Living Roots.
Curious.
I don't feel great about passing up Living Roots there. But, like, I'm only at 16. They're doing 5 per turn if I don't do this. It's, like, pretty scary. And maybe I can do something silly with Cultivation next turn, having these minions in play. I'm just gonna dump the card. Well, I mean, now that I have another Living Roots, I believe I once again have Califero lethal at any point. Actually, maybe I didn't even need this for Califero lethal since I have 2 locations. It is guaranteed.
Everyone could use a fresh coat of paint.
98 damage.
Lunara versus Morgo.
The forest fights back.
I mean, this hand is really good, but I think the Shaman might just be me, but faster. Alright. Good 1-2 curve. I mean, it's just gotta be Seedling, right? I can discount it to 0, and then I have everything I need for Califero other than a single burn spell. This could definitely be a turn 7 lethal, if I can pick up a Living Roots. Might need to draw Wild Growth in order to kill the Shaman first. Or maybe they're not Burn Shaman. They are rank 14,000. Does Burn Shaman ever play Lightning Reflexes here? Probably not, right? It's like such a combo card. I don't know what's happening. I play this, I can coin cluster next turn. Which I think is good. Okay, I don't think this is Burn Shaman. It's just too slow of an opener, right? This should be a really good matchup for me. Let's start with some more focused card draw, so I don't accidentally hit Alonius, and then if I hit Living Roots, I can just end my turn. Because next turn I summon 4, that's 4 Alonius, that's 4 spell damage, but then it's actually just a million spell damage. One in 19 to not win next turn. Although they could have like a Dirty Rat, which just instantly wins the game. Alright, they're dead. Pew.
Lunara versus Gul'dan.
The forest fights back.
I don't know if I like keeping Dollhouse, but I will. The last Warlock I played against was a Snake Lock, which I think is probably not that bad of a matchup for me. Had a bit of a bad draw, but was in a position to win if I just found my Califero. Well, hopefully they don't have Forge of Wills.
This will be good.
Look at all those overdraws. What a bozo.
This will be good.
And they didn't play their good location on turn 3? It's like they don't even know how to play Warlock. Well, that's a bad draw. And that's a good draw. Alright, just need to find Shattered Reflections. No, not the good card. Oh my gosh. So if I coin the cluster here, I go from 5 up to 9. This costs 12 mana, so I could coin Funnel Cake with it. I think that's worth it, or Innervate Funnel Cake with it.
What if?
Yeah. I don't know how likely I am to actually do the Alonius thing next turn. Because, like, I don't know, I'm kind of far away from Califero even being lethal. Miss 2 damage. Wow. Bad opener for the opponent. 9 cards in hand, so if I play this here, I have to find something to dump. Oh, I can't even play without having a triple target for Funnel Cake. That's not even doable this turn anyway, so I guess I'm playing this. Lifebinder's Gift is insane. I think I can burn this since I found Gift.
Time grows short.
Okay.
This'll be good.
I'm at 51, which is a lot. With these discounts, I don't need my opponent to have anything in play for Alonius Funnel Cake Reflections to be playable. And then the turn after that, I have double Seedling Califero Swipe for 10 mana. So I think I've got a pretty good setup here. They also just might not be able to deal with the 2 Alonius I just put in play, but with 2 Forge of Wills, any big minion does it. Wow. My opponent's gonna have such an impressive board when they die. Actually, Swipe is gonna clear it.
Everyone could use a fresh coat of paint.
84.
Lunara versus Scarlet.
Who wants to play? The forest fights back.
Dollhouse, I do think is a keep. Alright, got my ramp cards. Oh, I could have clicked the button and played Woodland Wonders here. I mean, I don't think hero powering was bad, but playing a couple of 1/5s is probably better. Califero. If these 1/5s can stick to the board for Califero, I can really pull a lethal out of nowhere. I think it makes sense to just play this here. The other play is like Coin Crystal Cluster, but Coin can help me lethal the opponent, and I'm also not really in any hurry to ramp with this hand because my hand doesn't do anything. So I think just playing a couple of 1/5s here is fine. They do pretty well on board.
You could use a stream.
Okay, that's a good card. I still need to draw 2 more cards for lethal. More minions and more burn. I'm not waiting 3 turns for this.
This'll be good. You could use a stream.
Wait, that card's just in their deck. That's not randomly generated. What the heck?
This'll be good.
Seems likely that 2 of these live, in which case my opponent could be dead to the right top deck.
Can this thing dance any faster?
I believe Living Roots, Swipe, and maybe Gift are all lethal. I have a ton of mana in hand. So yeah, I think even Swipe would, or even Malfurion's Gift would do it. But not that one. If I play this... I think this can be lethal.
Everyone could use a fresh coat of paint.
Boom. 66. 82. Forgive me.